After studying more documents, I can no longer view this matter the same way. Jiti Ogunye. This Ogunye looks like Ogunde family. It looks like this is boy, but this one is Ogunye. Okay, maybe they are related somehow. Legal practitioner Jiti Ogunye says his position on the controversy surrounding the alleged fake presidential foreign investment promotion council and allegations involving Prince Matthew and the chief of staff has changed after reviewing additional documents and receiving fresh briefings. Speaking on Arise TV, Ogunye recalled that about 3 weeks ago when the allegation first surfaced, he argued that the chief of staff should be given the benefit of the doubt, stressing that it would have been inappropriate to demand the official resignation before the facts were established. However, Ogunye said, after studying more documents and receiving briefings, I can no longer view this matter the same way. He explained that he had continued following the case, receiving briefings from individuals familiar with it and examining documents that provided details unavailable during his earlier comments. He also referenced criminal charges against Prince Matthew, noting that the case predates the recent public allegations and includes claim of conspiracy, forgery and impersonation. Ogunye said the documents indicate the matter has a longer history than many Nigerians realized and deserves careful examination. He emphasized that his assessment is based on new information while maintaining that investigation and court proceedings remains the proper channel for determining responsibilities. So are you telling us that you've made your inquiry, you've read more documents, and you can see that the chief of staff knows something, Abi? Go straight to the point now. Why are you going to the corners? We know that he knows something. Mwachoko says we really need a competent president next year. If not, people go suffer. This thing will buy a lot of people. Okay, says there's no surprise about the outcome. They're already around their brother. And tell people all correct. Abina, because he said he was saying they should give the chief of staff the benefit of the doubt, but after reading some documents now and see some things, then it's like this man knows something about it. We know from the very onset. Odima says, you know the interesting thing about this case? It's totally, completely, fraudulently Omoluabi affair. No Omoibo. Okay. Yes, 3377 says, I believe many connected people are involved. Of course. How will you have an office of a fake agency in the federal government secretariat and no, they know about it. And there are so many other fake agencies like that has not been, that has not been exposed yet. This country, they don't let us finish. Abubakar says, then what's your opinion here? But tell us and stop procrastinating. Do you get? Don't be going through the corners. The chief of staff, you know something. Just say it. Are you exhibiting cowardice? Don't waste our data. By reading it, you already know that that's what it means. That's what it means. It is in she says, did I read about court proceeding? No be presidency, they get the judiciary. You can't be a judge in your own case. You get. It is well. Akon says at first, when this guy started his write-up, I thought he was going to say something meaningful. Not knowing after beating about the bush, he will still end up saying nothing. And if he never can't say anything as it is, does he want ordinary citizens to say it? And if it is so, what's the essence of them calling themselves learned men? And after learnedness, is it not boldness and as a lawyer to speak up for the masses? Now, wow, you want me to pursue and come out for house? Okay, I don't know if they built house for lawyers, but they built house for judges. I don't know, maybe there's something that they are giving to lawyers too. You want them to stop collecting the thing that lawyers are collecting. It is well. Trika says, barrister, for me, I think you ended up not saying anything after all. And if I'm forced to make things up, since you refuse to be clear, I think you are currently on the part of the powers that be. You guys should stop deceiving us with this your so-called learned whatever. Learn to call a spade a spade. By its name, not a farming implement to matter whose ox is God. That's integrity. Josim says, the Tinubu have integrity? Fraudster assessing another fraudster. Tinubu is a fraudster, likewise Gbajabiamila and Matthew. All of them, the same thing, yes. Because that Matthew too is a thief. Sanima says, is this man trying to defend this fact of gigantic corruption or what? I don't know, but we already deduced that. That means that your COS knows something. Ikem says Buhari came into power and pumped in Northerners in every position. Tinubu grabbed power and overfilled all the position with the Yorubas. When is Nigeria going to be for the Nigerians? Nigeria will only be great when there is equality and merit in every opportunity. Ferdinand says, what has this man said now? Or do people just get to the press and give a phrase and allow you to make it up? This matter will buy like others before. You never did buy already. Oh, dear Lyseknaka says, your principal should step aside. At Gilbert says, this is a case of giving a dog a bad name before killing it. If not, the entire presidency cannot feign ignorance on this issue. In other claims, the president can resign on the scandal, but here in Nigeria, as long as you're a politician, you are above the law. Ochara says, honestly speaking, only Jesus can save. Yes, so Kali says, what's your new view and ground? Men should learn to be men and not act like they are not. Yes, 1377 says, I was surprised at your view earlier on, but thank God you sing clearly now. So next time, don't talk about what you don't know or have full knowledge about. Emeka Obisike says, I believe the court to be fair in a case involving the presidency. An independent panel of inquiry properly constituted to include individuals of high moral character and integrity. Not the court or government agencies will unravel the truth. We know now. We know, as Ibike said, when you spark fire, they call you to the corner to give you your portion. As fools as some are, they change the rhythm of the beat and it becomes noise to the dancer. It is well. Murray says, okay, just tell the world the truth. But an organization just spring up like that. How can? Who included the organization in the budget? Who made the budget? Who approved it? Is it an arm of government, a subsidiary? Make we know they cover bad president. Make we no give Baba bad name, fish out the culprits, and let them face the truth. Abba, you get? How can an agency just crop up from nowhere? And you're saying you don't know about it? You know about it. You know. Wajiba says, view the case henceforward from the perspective of your client or your hands of the case. Nothing more, nothing less. There is no middle ground for you. TDM says, I hope Jiti is still the man we knew him to be during GEJ time. Because why didn't he say anything about Bada? He's talking about Bada, but he's not just going straight to the point. He's not going straight to the point. Ebia Lume says, what to investigate clearly is how the agency budget entered into national budget for 2026. It is well. At ISA, at the end of it all, if properly investigated, we'll discover this has been in our system from 1999 and not a new phenomenon. I'm telling you, this thing has been happening for long and it's not going to stop anytime soon. I'm sure that there are some other agencies that are there existing, that are fake agencies, and they are collecting budgets. They are allocating budgets to them and they are collecting money every single year. It is well. My listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.